All right, Cate and Lathem, thanks for joining me. Loved seeing your house, but now we have a viewer question we have to answer.
Okay.
And we're gonna put all of the amazing tips and tricks we talked about into action.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, so Jessica says, SOS.
SOS, panic.
Good start. I'm a mom to twin 12-year-old girls, and their shared room just isn't functional for them as they have grown older. And then look how cute they are. So cute. The girls go between wanting to share a bed and wanting to have their own bed at night. The basics are there, but it's just not working. What do we do? So what are some tips for designing a bedroom for tween girls who love to share a room but also want to express their own individuality?
Okay. Ooh. I think her struggle is, how do I let them be together, since they do want to be together, which is so sweet, but also have their own space because they probably switch on a dime. If I was a 12-year-old girl, I would change my mind very quickly.
I mean, it's a great space, so I just think figuring out a way to help it feel unified overall, but then give each girl some space to make it their own. And I think twin beds would probably be a good way to do that. Each twin bed that can be pushed together or separate. When they're separate, they have, you know, all of the same pillows, and then we layer in something that can be their spunk, whether it's a pillow or a throw blanket or something where they can make it their own, and then maybe pin boards or artwork or something that they can put their friends or their little identity on. What do you think?
Right, and I think we should keep an eye on things that are changeable, because they will change their mind.
Yes.
Or maybe they won't. Maybe they know exactly who they are.
Yeah, as all tween girls do.
Yes, for sure.
I love the changeable idea. Maybe we just start with bedding.
Cool.
And then we can shop around, we can look at fabrics and...
Ooh, we need some sconces.
Yes, that will help with the movability of a space.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's go shop.
All
Let's
right,
not waste time.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we have all of our bedding over here.
Okay, fabulous.
And this is just at a glance. We've got more on the other side.
This upholstered bed is so pretty.
Yes, the buffalo check.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
so squishy.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Good. Reupholstering that would be pretty easy.
Okay, do you think headboard only or a full bed?
It might be nice to do just the headboard if the room's a little smaller. They can have a bed skirt and have a bunch of underbed storage.
Yes.
That's always nice.
All right, let's go look at some fabrics for the headboard and the rest of the room.
I'm gonna pull a couple of options for the headboard.
All right, divide and conquer.
Yes, ma'am.
We're just gonna get crazy. That's cute. And that's cute.
I love this one, yep.
Ooh, this is cute.
I need some better descriptive terms than cute.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh my God. Lathem, I'm throwing wrenches.
Don't throw wrenches.
I'm gonna take that with me.
Oh, you granny coming out?
Okay, that's pretty. I am obsessed with this embroidery.
It's really sophisticated.
It is. You're sophisticated fun. I think we take these all to the table and see what happens. Yeah, I think we got enough.
All right, we got
Okay.
We got it. All right.
Ooh, when did you grab that?
No, it was the last second ad. I don't know.
Okay, what do y'all want to start with? Bedding, fabric? What do you think? How do we organize this?
Yeah, we don't.
We don't.
We
That's the
typically
problem.
don't. We just start saying like, wow, that's pretty. Wow, that's pretty.
Is this your process when you're working with clients?
Yeah,
Is this how the
kinda.
magic happens?
Yeah, so this is a lot like love-hate, where we just have a bunch of stuff on the table. We say love-hate because we work with sweet, wonderful clients who are just like, I don't know, it just seems, I don't know, and they hate it. Yeah. And they just need to say, I hate it, and throw it off the table. And that's what needs to happen.
Okay.
Fabrics can't get their feelings hurt.
Gosh, I'm fascinated. Just
All right, I'm
you
gonna
do what y'all do,
build-
and I'm gonna watch.
I'm gonna put a little drape department over here.
Okay.
Just so we know what we're pulling when we're pulling.
But
obsessed with
also,
that.
any of our fabrics, that's these guys, can be drapes or pillows.
No.
Yes, just throwing that out there.
Okay, now the world has expanded. Okay.
So we need one wild child here. Okay. So this, one of these guys.
Got a weirdo?
And then
I'm kind of attached to this.
I can tell.
Okay.
It's okay. Yep, so we need something around that guy.
All right, here, I'm gonna move this out of the middle so we can
So these are the
kinda
Meryl
start to build.
Streeps
Yes.
of the deal.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there's so many colors in it.
I know. I mean, matching's for rookies. I'm deciding if we need to build a scheme off of each
The
of them.
Gordon Dunning squint test tells me that this is a solid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Pretty much, pretty
kinda
much.
solid-y.
Yeah, it's a marbled solid.
Okay.
A marbled solid.
I'm liking this blush umbrella. If we want to go more sophisticated, then we have that olive velvet.
I love the mustard, but the olive feels a little quieter. So, okay, bye. Sorry.
You're really, really pretty. Maybe next year. You're really pretty.
I like that as the headboard. I love that as the drapes.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I love that.
But I just think the silk it's sophisticated. It'll grow with them.
Absolutely.
And drapes are always part of the investment of a room. And
Yeah, as long as they're lined, and if you're gonna have silk in a kid's room, on the drapes is least likely to have, be sat on and spilled on
Nail
and stuff like
polished
that.
and-
Yep,
all right.
that can go away.
Okay.
That can.
drama.
I think that
I love that though.
I love all these things y'all have pulled and narrowed it down to, but what are they going to be in the room?
Oh, that feels like an important question. Could be a drape, could be a pillow, much like this fabric.
I think people call it a color story. We don't.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start saying that.
Maybe so.
Sounds more like we know what we're doing. Okay.
I know we haven't even said words, but I think we know what we're doing
I
here.
think so.
This would be headboards for both girls. These would be the draperies for the whole room.
Okay.
This would be the coverlet.
Yes.
And what I loved about this coverlet is it's got so much going on. It's got what we call meatball factor. That's another Gordon Dunning-ism. If you drop something on it like a meatball, you wouldn't see it very often. I don't know how often they're eating meatballs in bed, but it's there.
It's camouflage.
It's camouflage. But then also, I mean, if they later wanted it to be more neutral, they could flip it over.
Okay.
Then having a duvet and a sham in this gorgeous embroidery.
Okay.
Because that helps break it up. Back to the squint test, we got a solid, got a little detail.
Yes.
Now in this case, I think the boom pow was a color boom pow.
exactly right.
With a monogram on it.
Okay.
And I think in this case, the girls could pick their own color, their own font, and then whatever their sconces are, get a fun shade.
I like kids having a sconce that does like, like it's directional.
Swing arm.
A swing arm.
I think that's what
Yes.
the
It's hard
people
to
would
spell.
say.
I don't know how to spell that, but that pops up and comes over to you when you want to read, and then you go over here when you're done with your homework.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yep, I think that's cute.
Okay, so upholstered headboard in the velvet, and mix up the bedding. They can customize the
Monogram.
boom pow pillow.
Good job.
With a monogram or whatever they want it to say. Well, I think Jessica has a good.
I hope so.
I hope so. Hope you
Yeah.
help, Jessica.
We got an option. We got backup.
There you go.
I mean, this is fun, and it feels a little grown up, but it also feels young and fresh too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I like it.
I'm excited.
Y'all have really demonstrated that two heads are better than one when it comes to getting the most out of a limited space while never skimping on style.
Thank y'all for sharing all of your many tips and tricks and Gordon Dunning-isms with us.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Thank you so much for having us. This was such a treat. We
This
had
is
such
so
a blast.
fun.
Come back anytime.